In the beginning of recovery, it's very hard to gain traction. The beginning part is the hardest. And I always tell people in the program, the first week on the very first call, I tell people, look, this journey is going to be like trying to start a freight train. When a train starts moving, most of the energy required to have it move from point A to point B, most of the energy is expended in the beginning, just getting the train moving, going from a dead standstill stop to actually gaining momentum. And that's where most of the energy is consumed, because it takes so much more effort to get something moving than it does to keep something going. And it's the exact same thing in recovery. You can be doing all the right things. You could be trying to focus on swatting away the negative thoughts, trying to become indifferent to the symptoms, but it's going to be very difficult. You won't see much progress in the beginning. You won't have that much confidence, and you'll have a lot of doubt in the beginning. And I want you to imagine this picture where in the beginning, confidence is very low in the ideas, in these different recovery strategies and tactics. It's a lot lower than the doubt that you have, which the doubt will be sky high, because up to this point, everything you've tried hasn't worked, or hasn't worked as well as you thought it would or hoped it would. I'm sure you paid a lot of money into different products or services, naturopaths, whatever, for special testing that led to nowhere. Or I wouldn't say nowhere, but it didn't lead to you getting any better. So in the beginning, confidence is at an all-time low, doubt is at an all-time high, and only until you see evidence that you are actually moving in the right direction and seeing improvement in your life, then doubt starts to come down and confidence starts to go up. And then it reaches this point where confidence grows, doubt comes down, and then there's a certain point where you actually become confident enough in your abilities and your knowledge and what you know and how to apply it, that these 2 points level out. And then it switches, because your confidence starts to climb and the doubt gets lower and lower as you get better. But in the beginning of recovery, doubt is at an all-time high. That's why it's so hard for people to wrap their heads around the idea of, it's mindset has a lot to do with recovery. You just have to stop fearing the symptoms. And it's really hard because, of course, the doubt is at an all-time high. But as you start to see evidence and proof that these ideas work,